What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'm showing you another holiday classic side dish, my recipe for green bean casserole. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell and enable notifications as well. Alright, enough running my mouth, time to get in the kitchen and make it happen. We're starting out by making our cream of celery soup from scratch. That's right, none of that nasty stuff out of a can. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of butter. Going in with some Kerrygold butter here until it's nice and melted. To that, we're gonna add 2 stalks of celery and a half of a white onion diced up nicely like you see here. Toss that around in that melted butter until the veggies become translucent and tender. As always guys, the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below. Once your veggies become nice and tender, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of mushroom base. This is a Better Than Bouillon product. You guys know I love them. If you don't have mushroom base, you can use chicken base or veggie base, whatever you like. Optionally, if you can't find any of that, you can use some chicken bouillon from the store as well. Mix it around nicely on medium heat. Looking good. Next, we're going in with a pinch of cayenne pepper just to kick up the heat a little bit. Spice up these boring green beans. Green bean casserole kind of gets a bad rap, man, but we're gonna jazz it up a bit. Now we're going in with a pinch of nutmeg. It wouldn't be a holiday recipe without a little nutmeg, right? Next, we're going in with a pinch of ground thyme as well. Going in with 1 tablespoon of garlic paste. If you have minced garlic, that'll work fine as well. No need to add a ton of salt here because that Better Than Bouillon product does have quite a bit of sodium. Just added 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. That is going to create our roux, which is going to be the thickening agent for our soup. Cook that for about 2 minutes to get that raw flour taste off, and then we're going in with 1.5 cups of chicken stock. You want to increase your heat here a little bit to bring it up to a simmer. Allow that flour to kind of dissolve into the sauce. And just keep stirring until that sauce is smoother than a half day of school. Usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Looking good. You can taste this as you go and adjust the seasoning to your preference. You may need to add a little salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, something like that. But again, a lot of these ingredients have salt in them, so I didn't add a lot more salt to this recipe. Make sure to scrape the bottom and the sides so nothing sticks to the bottom and burns. Looking good. Now we're going in with 2 cups of whole milk. Bring that to a boil and then reduce that to a simmer, and you effectively have cream of celery soup. So much better than the canned stuff. You guys gotta give this recipe a try, I'm telling you. If you weren't a green bean casserole fan before this video, I promise you we're gonna change your mind. Let me know in the comments if you like green bean casserole or not. Now we're gonna turn our heat off and mix in some gruyere cheese. If you don't have that, you can use some sharp white cheddar as well. Just add your cheese a little bit at a time and stir until everything is nice and smooth and the cheese is melted beautifully. Oh man, that looks good. You can just put this in a bowl and give me a spoon. I'll be a happy camper. All right, once our sauce is ready, we're gonna line up our casserole dish. This is an 8x10 casserole dish. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and go down with a thin layer of that sauce that we made. Sauce or soup, whatever you wanna call it. Next, we're going in with 2 pounds of canned green beans that we drained and rinsed off. I like to use canned green beans for this recipe because they're already tender. Just even everything out. Then we're gonna add a layer of fried onions. Try not to eat all of them before you prepare the recipe. I always struggle with that because these things are so damn delicious. They add some nice texture and tons of flavor to this recipe. Now we're gonna add in that cream of celery soup. that we made from scratch and did not pour out of a can, guys. Yes, I will judge you for this. I usually don't judge, but for that, I will. Make sure it's nice and even. Use your spoon just to mix everything in. There we go. Once you smooth things out, we're gonna add a nice layer of shredded Parmesan cheese. This recipe is absolutely packed with flavor. The gruyere cheese, the Parmesan cheese, the fried onions, the sauce we made from scratch. Oh man, this is the best green bean casserole on the internet. It has to be. Hopefully. Finally, we're gonna top this with one last layer of our fried onions. And then we're gonna pop that in 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes, or until the top is nice and browned and bubbly, like so. Now brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Here we go. Oh man, if this doesn't change your mind about green bean casserole, guys, then all hope is lost. We're gonna plate this up nicely because you know I gotta try this one. Oh, going in for another spoonful. There you have it. Where's my fork? Make sure you get some of that fried onion in there. Nice and crispy, great texture, tons of flavor. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. You can see I was surprised at how good that one was. Hope you guys enjoy the recipe. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you for your support.